All right, hello again, and this is Marky Mark. Got about half a 25-ounce can of beer in me. I'm feeling a bit relaxed. No major pain and suffering from what I was talking about before, but here we go. Wonder Woman, level 92 Amazon. Play. Private game. Hell mode. It's going to take a bit of preparation to beat these Colossal Ancients. I'm not even sure if my... Actually, now that I recall, I may need to go ahead and set up the correct game. My plan is to go for the Terrorized Zone being Cold Enchanted, which right now we've got Cursed. So yeah, we'll reset that. Yeah, so you can probably skip this video because I'm just going to sit here and go until I find Cold Enchanted. And there's a reason for that, but I'll get into that as the playlist progresses. Yeah, we'll just film it all. Who cares? Whatever. People can skip around, whatever. Extra strong, that's all we're looking for. And I guess I can run my mouth a bit while we're doing this. So the reason I want Cold Enchanted is because I plan on reviving those little Blunderbore guys, but not the Act 2 ones, the Act 4 ones, because I believe they have 75 cold resist base. And from what I understand, if I get them as Cold Enchanted in a Terror Zone, they will have 125 cold resist, which after the Conviction Aura from the Ancients applies at 100%, it will take the 1/5 difficulty, or 1/5 penalty for breaking an immunity, I'm assuming, which 1/5 of 100 is 20, which will cause those guys to go from 125 cold resist only down to 105 cold resist, which I am hoping will leave them as cold immune. So that, you know, good old whichever ancient that is the cold enchanted one, cannot harm them as bad. And my mercenary, we don't want my mercenary going into head-to-head, hand-to-hand combat with these guys because they're dangerous. So we're going with the Act 3 mercenary, which is wearing a flickering flame to boost fire resistance by, I think at the current level mine is 94%, which will also boost these creatures from 75 fire resistance all the way up well over 100, so that when whichever ancient it is that applies fire conviction will not break the fire immunity as well. So the ideal situation is to have these Erders or Blunderbores or whatever they are in Act 4 as immune to fire and cold after I revive them, leaving only, I guess, Madoc to damage them with the lightning damage. Lots of rerolls on this Cold Enchanted. Still haven't got it. Not only that, but if I get Cold Enchanted, the monsters might not be even the correct monsters at the River of Flame. So yeah, I would suggest probably skipping around in this playlist and skipping past some of this as I search for this. But I'll film it anyway. Some people put 2-hour long Diablo videos up. I don't know if I want to watch someone else play Diablo for 2 hours, or if I would rather play Diablo myself for 2 hours. Ah, Cold Enchanted. Alright. Step 1 complete, I think. So let's just take a peek at the monsters on the River of Flame. Alright, what we got here? Let's go up this way. We got a Urder. There's a Malphite. Are they cold? Oh, yeah, they're obviously cold immune. Since it's cold enchanted, or pretty close to it. I have a Grotesque. Yeah. That's two of the monsters. Malphite, Grotesque. Pit Lords. Alright, so we're gonna quit. Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop the video. I'm going to keep reloading until I find Cold Enchanted, and ideally we will have the Urders at the River of Flame, and Pit Lords would be a good backup. But yeah, we're gonna stop the video. I'm gonna try and find those real quick, and then we'll start again.